30 minutes of pure entertainment with musicians, writers, and actors to motivators, chefs, and even rappers to up-and-comers with the it factor. It's the Jazzie K.Ward coming at ya. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs. Tune in, chime in, sit back, relax. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs.
Jazzie K.Ward, what's going on, my brother?
What's up, my friend, Dr. G? What's going on? I mean, look at you. The background. I mean,
I'm trying to make this like the smooth jazz environment. Like when I come into a room and you see me, you get a little spoken word. No, I don't know. That just.
I love that.
Please don't encourage me to do craziness. Like don't. I'm trying to get this mood right. So every week you'll see something different until I find that right it factor. But I think we're getting closer, a little bit closer.
You remember that song? I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. It's okay. I can remember the rest of it.
Well, I'm not trying to be different. I just like the glare off my glasses. I look crazy. So I'm just trying to make sure the glare off my glasses. I maybe have like green eyes and you look like, what is she doing she should know better. So I'm trying to do better.
I know. Well, welcome to another great show of Artist Talk. And so we were talking about music and, our guest tonight is music. So, he has a new album that just dropped too. We're going to get into that on the show. Maybe he'll put us on his album. The next album.
We ready. We ready. I had to pull out the gold mic.
We ready. Okay.
All right. We just going, whatever. Listen, you can have me in the back with a cymbal and just go ding at the end. And I'm happy. I don't need to be in the front. I know how to be. I can be in the background as long as my check clear. I'm good. Like people understand that I don't got to be the star or the soloist. I don't care about that.
Well, we're going to do like Aretha Franklin, Judah. I know you're listening in the green room back there. We need our money up front.
What did he say in that movie? You ever had a hoe? She want her money up front. Not that we hoes. I'm just saying we want our money up front. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, everybody. If you just welcome coming to the show, don't forget to go over to my YouTube channel, K.Ward Radio. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the page, y'all. Okay? We appreciate it.
We're not rich yet. We're not rich yet because y'all didn't share our shit.
Right. That's why hey, that's right. It costs you zero. Just hit share. Check out Dr. G's page. Let them know how to find you too, Dr. G.
Theapplife.info is the website. There you go. Love it.
I love that. So, Dr. G, I want to get into the show, tell you a little bit about our guest today. So we're bringing you something truly special today. Our guest is a #1 Billboard charting saxophonist. He's a powerhouse in the world of contemporary jazz. He's a creative force whose sounds blend soul, R&B, smooth jazz into something uniquely his own. He's performed on stages across the country, captivating audiences with his signature tone, release a string of critically acclaimed albums that have topped the charts and touched hearts. Whether he's lighting up the stage or laying down melodies in the studio, his music speaks volumes. And today, so does he. And with all that said, Dr. G, don't you think we should just go ahead and kick off the show?
Kick off the show. Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Live from WKRW, welcome to Artist Talk, a live one-on-one conversation with your host, the man with the golden voice, Jazzie K.Ward.
Yeah, we are back. And with all that being said, Dr. G, we're super excited. We want to welcome to the show tonight the incredibly talented Judah C.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Come on, Mr. Sax Man. Come on, Mr. Sax Man.
Play that whole lot. We are excited to have you here, my brother.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, and before we get started, make sure you go over to Judah's page, judahseeley.com. Subscribe, like, follow him, all that stuff. Hey, Stephanie. Follow this brother. He has a new album. We're going to talk about that tonight, which will be dropped August the 15th. August the 15th. So make sure you go get it. Get one for you, your mom and them, your auntie them, your cousin and them.
Person in the back of the room, person outside, the homeless man outside. He need a little love too.
Yes.
Right. Your co-workers, all that. Make sure you go get it. And again, we're streaming pretty much everywhere tonight. So make sure you put in the chat where you are watching from. If you have questions or comments for our guest tonight, make sure you drop them in the chat. If you have questions for myself, Dr. G, Judah, even Chef D, even though he's a little shady in the background, sometimes we have to always give.
This is not that video eating. This is, we got to reel him back in. This is, we reeling him back in because he just.
Right.
Okay.
It's real. Yes.
It is. And I just wanted to start the show. Judah and I were speaking about this before we got on. And I'm sure everyone heard about Malcolm Jamal Warner. I mean, I was telling Judah, Dr. G, that I felt like he was like that cousin or friend or somebody you grew up with in the neighborhood and just somebody you knew. And my heart and prayers goes out to his family. And anything you want to share, Dr. G or Judah?
When we come to things like this, you never understand what it is or why it happened. I always say, just give folks their flowers while they're listening, while they're living, because it's important. And he's done a lot. I mean, he's not just Theo Huxtable. You know what I mean? He's not just Theo Huxtable. He was a director. He was a great actor. And it's unfortunate that, his time has cut so short. But again, and I always say, people, check on your strong friends. Check on your friends. Don't wait till something happens to say, let's get together. Just make that attempt to just reach out to people that I haven't spoken to so in a while. A text message, a phone call, hey, what's up, or something. We get so busy with posting and this and that. Just say hi to your people.
Yeah, that's right. Hey. Anything? What about you?
Ghana. Okay. Come get my hair braided.
Right.
Okay, Richard.
Hey, Richard.
I just had, speaking of Ghana, so I had, I don't know if this is okay to say, I had some jollof rice for the first time ever, last week. I loved it. I was like, how have I not been eating this my whole life?
Change your life. Change your life.
Yes, it did.
Oh, wow. That's what, yeah. So that's on my bucket list to go to Ghana too.
I feel like I can go to Ghana. Like I said, I already got plans to get my hair done. I'm gonna get some good food, and that's it. Maybe I'll retire in Ghana.
There you go.
Oh,
because over here you don't know what it is.
That's true. That's true. But hey, everybody, welcome to the show, another edition of Artist Talk. Our special guest tonight is saxophonist and producer Judah Seeley, which, is long overdue. I'm super excited, to have this brother on the show. I've been following his music career for quite some time. And, Shame on me for not knowing this brother sooner, but that's okay. I know this brother now and his music. Don't forget to put hashtag shame on you in the chat. Don't forget to do that. Because Judah, brother, I know you probably have been told this, but you definitely have that it factor. I'm sure you know that. You know, you can pop your collar, man. You can pop your collar.
I don't know that, but thank you.
Listen, I get there's times that we got to be humble, but sometimes we got to pat ourselves on the back because nobody else is going to do it.
I agree.
It's not a matter. It's not about bragging and that. But I'm talented and I'm still in the game and I'm doing it. Listen. Sometimes you just got to say it, and sometimes you got to say it to yourself, even if it's in the mirror.
What did Kendrick Lamar say? Sometimes you got to pop out and show.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
They're not like us. They not like us. So we're not gonna start that.
That's right. And so, Judah, so we do this segment called The Real You on the show. So just some random questions I ask you so our audience, people in the chat can just get to know you a little bit better, okay?
Okay.
So my first question is, what's one value you try to live by no matter what?
Ooh. If I had to choose one, it would probably be, I guess it's two, but be humble and be grateful. I try to, humility is something that I try to walk out every day. Because like y'all were saying, like I have the it factor, whatever that means. And I just, in my own eyes, I'm just like, look, I love this genre of music. I love to make music. It's my outlet. It's my, it's not a hobby. It's like, this is my way of life. Like everything I do is music. It's music based. And so it's not like I'm doing this to be famous or to, do whatever. It's really just, I just love to make music. And the fact that there are people that like what I do is a bonus. So I try to remain humble, even though, I might have a #1 record. I might have this, I might have that. It's really just be humble and be grateful that people enjoy what you do. So.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So another question is, what's one routine or habit that's made a big difference in your life?
Ooh, a routine. Does this count as one? Yeah. So back in October of last year, I started, I want to say a diet, but like a health journey. I'll say that. Okay. And I actually, between October of last year and now, I've lost about 70 pounds. And it was really, I was exercising like 4 times a week. And then, but I was drinking half a gallon of water every day and just changing my eating habits. And doing that has significantly impacted my life. I'm wearing extra larges and I haven't worn an extra large shirt in, I don't know, like 2 decades.
Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing.
Yes. I understand. I've been on this journey myself, working out 4 days a week, 4 to 5 days a week. And people, it's a struggle. I'm gonna say for me, I love working out, but it's getting the eating right. And so my trainer always tells me, I have this app on my phone, and he always say, did you put everything, your meals, you're on like 1,500 calories. Did you eat this? Did you eat stuff?
Remember, you cannot outwork a bad diet.
True.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
So I guess we all on this health journey. I'm down a couple of pounds. I'm getting together. I worked out 3 days this week. Let me tell you something. Well, last week. Let me tell you something right now. Struggle is real.
Yeah.
But if you think being healthy costs you money, try being sick.
Ooh. Ooh. There you go, Dr. G.
Where my mic drop? Where my mic at? My mic drop. Okay.
Right. Dr. G is going to want your insurance card for that. I'm just saying.
And 2 forms of ID. I got to make sure it's you, Listen.
I know. That's right. Deborah says, yes, looking good. Working out is good for you. Chef D lost 35 pounds in 3 months through meal prepping. Hey, that's what it's about. Mm-hmm. And that's even like going out. I go out and when, I'm not a big drinker, I'm more of a sociable drinker. So, when you go out with friends, I think it's okay to have a cheat day, but I think everything in moderation, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Everything in moderation.
I think the biggest thing we have, people just have this thing where they think that healthy food is just bland food. Like you want boiled chicken. Who does boiled chicken? What is and salt and pepper is not seasoning. However I'm talking to you, take it for what it's worth. Salt and pepper is not seasoning. Try some new things. We talked about a lot of herbs and spices on here. That's going to help you get healthy. It's going to make your food taste good. If you bring me some white chicken.
Oh God, not white chicken.
You know how that boiled chicken, that steamed chicken look? Just white, bland chicken, like it has with a logo. Like I'm sorry. I'm just it's Monday. It's Monday.
Been a lot.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus, what? Listen. But eating healthy does not have to be bland. It's so many things you can eat that's just healthy for you. That's just, eating 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds a day will help you with sleep, help you with your mood, help you with your heart health, your bone health. Really? Pumpkin seeds. 1 ounce is all you need. 1 ounce seed. Magnesium, potassium, low in fat, high in minerals. So it's like the little things that you probably was doing as a kid. Think about it. As kids, we ate pumpkin seeds, sunflower. We ate a whole bunch of everything. And we were good because we didn't realize that we used to call them back in the day Chinese apples. But now people, pomegranate.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
So just little changes is going to go a long way. But I'm sorry, back to the real you. I'm sorry.
No, this is a great segment into that, G. So my last question in the real you is, how do you define success for yourself outside of the charts and the accolades and all this?
Let's see. How do I define success? Success for me, this is what I used to say. Success for me is being able to, go to a restaurant and not have to worry about if you're going to be able to afford going there as much as you want. No. Success. No, I'm just kidding. But no, success for me is being able to. So it's just right now, it's just me and my daughter. This is me and my daughter full time. And so success for me is being able to provide for her, being able to have my bills paid. And at the end of all that, not have to worry about anything, making sure we don't have to worry about anything. You know what I mean? But that's success for me. Not having to worry and her not having to worry. So that's really why I do all of this. You know what I mean? It's just me and her.
I love it.
When he said go to the restaurant, don't go there, have to wipe your card against your leg, thinking it's not gonna help it clear. If the money's not there, the money's not there. Wipe it on your pants, put on your shirt.
Blow on it. Like, try that again right now.
Try that. Try this card. We've had the moments. It's like, sir, you're like, oh God.
I've been there.
I have not ever had to do that because I know if I don't have the money, I hashtag SYADSW.
What is that?
Sit your ass down somewhere, eat at home. Okay, listen.
I know.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's my today has been a rough day for me in the medical field. I treat any person who's in front of me as a VIP patient, but then you get some people some days that just they try your gangster. I have to remember that I grew up in the hood. I'm professional, but sometimes you want to tell you meet me outside 3:00, but you can't do that. That's
right.
So if I'm a little extra today, I apologize, but just bear with me. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there.
Someday, that happens, Dr. G. That happens.
And I think my problem is people don't get to me because I don't let them get to me. If you got to occupy that much space in my head, you owe me rent. Okay. But today it was just that one person. I said, I think she want to make up for everybody, like for the old and new.
For everybody.
She got out of my office.
Hey, everybody, that's the segment. Hey, I'm Jazzie K.Ward. Along with me is my co-host, Dr. G, and our special guest is saxophonist Judah Seeley, who's hanging out with us this evening. Don't forget to go over to judahseeley.com, which will be streaming. There it is, right there, his website. Make sure you go check his website. Go buy music wherever it's available. Go get this music. Got a new album coming out. We're going to talk about that. But kicking off, going back to the show, Judah. So let's go back to like your younger days. It's like, tell us a little bit about like growing up. I grew up did you grow up in a house just full of music? And Did you just love music? You knew you wanted to be a entertainer? How did it all start for you?
Good question. So I grew up in Rochester, New York, where I now live, and it was my mom and my sister, and my mom used to always. So the first time I actually heard a saxophone, my uncle Uncle Ellis Clinton, he taught me how to play saxophone. And the first time I heard a saxophone, like on a record, was Kenny G, because my mom used to play. Well, it was actually two places. It was Kenny G, and it was Whitney Houston, actually. So my mom played the Kenny G Breathless album every Saturday. She played Maze and Frankie Beverly every Saturday, Anita Baker every Saturday, and the Bodyguard soundtrack from Whitney Houston every Saturday. So there was a song on the Bodyguard soundtrack called "Even If My Heart Would Break," and it was Kenny G and Aaron Neville.
Okay.
And that was the first saxophone solo I ever tried to teach myself.
Oh, wow.
And so I would learn that. I would listen to Kenny G's Breathless album over and over and over again. And then as I got older, I started to, branch out into other saxophonists. My favorite saxophonist now is Kirk Whalum. But growing up, music was always a part. There were no other musicians in my family except for my uncle and my sister who played piano. She taught me how to play piano, and then I kept with it. And after she stopped, and I went to School of the Arts, which was a school for artistic kids, I guess. And you had to choose an art or a major in order to stay at that school, and I chose music.
Okay.
So I would go from high school in music, and then I went to Roberts Wesleyan College. I got a Bachelor of Arts in music.
Okay.
And that I became a music teacher, and I've been a music teacher for, this will be my 16th year as a music educator. So that's my trajectory.
Well, I love that. We love that.
Amazing.
You had something you wanted to say, Dr. G?
I said amazing. That is amazing.
Thank you.
That is. It's like, because I was wondering, like, did you see yourself as like, oh, I'm gonna, you like major now. You like big time. It's like, Jude, I need to get your autograph, because you like big time, and that kind of stuff.
You are very kind to say that. I did not see myself. So when I first started playing saxophone, I didn't want, even though I liked doing it, I didn't want to do it, because when you play saxophone, this is when I was in like 9th, 10th grade. When you play saxophone, people expect you to be good.
Wow.
And I didn't want that pressure to be good. So like I would play, but I didn't take it seriously. That's one of my major regrets, is that I didn't take it as serious. I did it for fun, but I didn't take it seriously until I was well into college.
Okay.
And I was coasting on natural ability for so long, but it wasn't until about once I graduated college 2007, and around that time, 2008, is when I got my first opportunity to play in a band for this guy in my local music scene, and I enjoyed it so much that I said, you know what? This is what I want to do. Like, I want to get good at this. Like, who's doing this on the level that I want to do it? So then I started listening to, Brian Culberson, Marcus Anderson, Gerald Albright, Kirk Whalum, obviously. All of the greats in the genre, I did a deep dive, but it wasn't until then that I started to take it seriously. So younger, I did not see myself as being a musician. I just did it because that's what I like to do. And now I'm doing it. So, yeah.
Well, that's a blessing. So, you mentioned some very powerful names also in there, Kirk Whalum, some other mentors. Have you had the opportunity to work with any of those people?
No, I haven't had an opportunity to work with. I've met Kirk a couple times, and every year on his birthday, I wish him happy birthday. Kirk, every time I do an interview, I talk about how much he means to me, and he's like, if Beyonce and Kirk were in the airport, I would ask Beyonce to hold the camera to take the picture of me and Kirk.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I get that.
I got
just it for me. Like he's just the way that he plays and his contribution just to the way saxophonists now play. And he's just amazing. I haven't had the opportunity to work with him.
Okay.
I've worked with people that he's worked with. So I don't know if you, Greg Manning, who's amazing. He's a genius. Like I love that dude. He mixed my album. Well, most of the tracks on my album, most of the tracks on my last album, and I've worked with him, and he knows Kirk. So actually, I have a funny story. One day I did a song with Greg Manning. Greg Manning is amazing. I did a song with him called Grateful. And I was doing an interview show with him. This was during COVID. And he said, who's your favorite saxophonist? And I gave him the whole Kirk Whalum spiel, right? So that night, I'm sitting in my living room and I get a call from, I think it was a Memphis number. And I'm like, I don't know nobody in Memphis. I was like, the only person I know who lives in Memphis is Kirk Whalum. But Kirk Whalum don't have my number, so why would he be calling me? Right? So I let it go to voicemail. And so I listened to the voicemail, and it's like, hey, this is Kirk Whalum. And I lose my mind. I'm like, oh, my goodness. Like, he just called me. How did he get my number? I guess Greg Manning gave him my number and told him to call me. So always answer the phone call. It might be Kirk Whalum.
Listen, there's too many spam callers now. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I know. Nowadays, you get scam likely, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I haven't had the opportunity to work with him directly. So there are some people I've worked with. Adam Hawley. I've worked with a few others. But I would love to work with Kirk. I would love to work with Gerald Albright. I would love to work with Boney. Those are like my Mount Rushmore of saxophonists. Is Kirk, Boney, Gerald, and Marcus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marcus Anderson. Yeah.
And then Jazzie, we can say a little background. We could just do a little background while all that's happening.
Just a little something like that on the.
Who's in eyes? Yeah.
So you need somebody on the road with you to introduce you. You don't need to introduce yourself. So hey, hire Jazzie, Dr.G. We'll be right there for you.
All right.
You know. And so Judah, I know you've hit #1 on the Billboard charts before. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
What did that milestone mean to you, both personally and professionally?
Good question. Personally, and I remember writing this in a post when it happened. This was March 2022 when I got my first #1 record with the song I did called Stylish. And it felt like, not that I need chart success to legitimize myself as an artist, but it did feel like that your hard work is being recognized on a platform that you love. You know what I mean? So for me, it just made me feel like, okay, I'm legitimate now, even though I am already legitimate. Anybody who is an artist that makes art is legitimate in their own eyes. And so you don't need someone else's accolades to legitimize your work. But for me, it just felt like, okay, now I can sit alongside my peers that I love to listen to and am fans of, and hopefully they'll hear my music and say, oh, he deserves to be alongside us. So that's what it meant for me personally. Professionally, it was just, personally and professionally, like I'm a fan of this genre. It can sit alongside the people that I idolize in this genre. So that's what it meant to me.
Oh, okay. I love that.
It's just that little gold stamp of approval. That's all.
Yeah.
And that is A-okay by me.
Mm-hmm.
But you see how he kind of led it to it. My first, so it implied that he had more than one top bill.
Right.
Listen, sometimes you gotta just let him know. Just
let him know.
So I've had #1s as in different categories. So that was as my own artist. And then I produced a song for my best friend. His name is Deepak Fetu. He's a guitarist. And his song got to #1 on the Smooth Jazz, the 100 Smooth Jazz Network. It got on that. And I produced that song and I co-wrote that song. And then I got a #1 with Adam Hawley. I was a featured artist on his last single called Absolute Love. And I was the featured artist in that song. And that song got to the top of the book. So in different categories, I've had those #1. So that was cool.
That was cool. Congratulations again, bro. And so we had a Mike Gardner said Judah Seeley is amazing. And also Mr. Isaac Norris said, my brother of the saxophone, you are an amazing player. But he's letting you know he's listening. He's listening.
Shout out to Mike, and shout out to Sarah. His daughter's an amazing saxophonist.
Yeah, he is.
In music. Yeah.
We got JC Soul, another powerful vocalist. JC Soul, she's in Canada. If you don't know JC Soul, shame on you. You don't know anybody who's been on this platform or anybody in these comments. Shame on you. And I know this new track, a pleasant surprise, is Smoking. But what we want to do, we're going to talk about that song.
Okay.
But we're going to show a performance from Judah with that song, Dr. G, right here on Artist Talk. But don't forget to go over to judahseeley.com is the website. If you're just coming onto the show, please share the video, share the live with everybody, and come on in the conversation. And we'll be right back right here on Artist Talk. Check out this performance, y'all. I love that. That was
What? That was amazing.
You hear me playing the drums back there? Did you see how I closed it out in the back, Dr. G?
I was in the background doing the two-step, just going,
oh,
like just like, you know, I wasn't saying nothing, but it went. I was motivated. Sound good.
I loved it. So many comments in the state. And you know, Judah, I saw you was like feeling yourself a little bit, but you know, you were like, I know I'm just, you know.
I am a fan of the music, even when I'm performing it or listening to it. And I think objectively of like, that sounds good if it sounds good. And if it that don't sound good. Even if but like if it sounds good, I get into it even when I'm on stage. So
okay. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So right now we're going to go to this segment called Mind, Body, and Soul with Dr. G. And then we're going to have more up close and personal conversation with the one and the only saxophonist and producer, Judah Seeley. Let's go.
It's time for health and wellness check.
Let's go with.
It's time for health and wellness check-in with Dr. Shontell Graham. Tips for the mind, body, and soul.
Bring my friend Jazzie K.Ward back onto the scene. You know, we all talking about eating healthy, doing better, eating the right foods, doing all the right things. So the last couple of weeks I've been giving you herbs and foods that's going to make your life better. We're going to try another food today, Jazzie. You gotta bring it in, brother. Okay. So eating this food will help with brain function, cognitive health, heart disease, antioxidants. We love antioxidants because it gets rid of those free radicals, helps things like fight cancer and stuff like that. It helps with diabetes, sustaining your blood sugar levels. It helps with blood pressure regulation, heart health, skin protection. What else? Appetite control, decrease stress and anti-inflammatory. We said that. High in fiber, and it's good for blood circulation.
Oh, so
I'm going to give you multiple choice. I'm not going to make you just guess it. That's just not fair. I'm going to make you guess it. We're going to say it could be apples, apricots, chocolate, or tangerines.
I'm going to say chocolate.
You are correct. You have redeemed yourself, brother. Come on. Let's go. You did good. So, yes. Yes, thank you. Round of applause. People think that chocolate is always bad for you, and it really is not. Chocolate has a lot of great properties. Now, before y'all go out there and start buying Snickers and Hershey's and all that, we're not talking about the milk chocolate that you're buying. So we're talking about dark chocolate. You want to be at least 70% cocoa chocolate. So dark chocolate is to go at least 70% or higher. You're going to be on a great path. And then again, as we said earlier, in moderation. Make some homemade hot chocolate. Melt that chocolate down in some good, you can do it in almond milk or whatever kind of milk you like. Add a little vanilla to there. Things are going to be great. So definitely get you some chocolate. So I expect Jazzie to send all of us some chocolate. Everybody's on the line today. Jazz wants to send us some chocolate, dark chocolate.
I will do that. Everybody's
on this Dubai chocolate kick right now because that's what they're doing. One bar will cost you $20.
Oh.
I just say go get you some dark chocolate, get you some cocoa powder, cacao, and treat yourself right. So you think about it. I'm gonna give you a good recipe. If you take Greek yogurt and fluff in some cocoa powder with a little aerator, you're gonna make the best chocolate mousse that's gonna be high in protein and it's gonna taste great. Yeah. So don't be stingy. Treat yourself well, moderation, but get you some dark chocolate. Like me, I'm pecan tan, so not quite.
He said he does homemade chocolate during the holiday with homemade whipped cream.
Well, if anyone knows that Mr. Rogers is a little extra, he has that it factor when it comes to cooking. So we do love that he does have great ideas. So yeah, make you some chocolate, make you like a nice whip. You want that sweet tooth to satisfy, mix that chocolate, vanilla, and some Greek yogurt and make you a nice little mousse. And don't feel guilty about it. High in protein.
Yeah. So LA Young, I see you on the line, my friend, and Castella and everybody else. We want to see your recipes, so let us know how it turns out.
Let's find out. Another good recipe you can do, which is outside of chocolate. If you mix the Jello 0 calories, 0 sugar, not calories, 0 sugar, cheesecake mix. We go get. It tastes like a cheesecake for real.
Oh, wow.
High in
Okay.
protein. Get you some good snacks. So again, eating healthy does not have to be boring.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper is not seasoning. It's just salt.
Here.
I mean, it's key. It's key factors. So, but please expand some. Get some herbs. Get some rosemary, some thyme, some cumin, some turmeric. Spice up a little bit. Don't bring us no boiled chicken.
No boiled chicken. Okay, Dr. G, let them know how to reach you, my friend.
My email address is drgrim@theapplife.info. My website is theapplife.info. Come on in the room, as Jazzie says.
Okay, and let them know how to get Nia the Germinator
on my website, or go to niathegerminator.com and grab your copy, your autograph copy. I can personalize it for you.
And so, we have Judah Seeley, who is our special guest tonight. Don't forget to go over to judahseeley.com. Did you see this amazing performance? So what we need to do is just bring this brother on back into the room.
That's going to get some extra airplay in the OR. We're going to play this. We're going to play this out.
Please make sure you add this brother in the OR, Dr. G.
It's a must. It makes my day go by fast. I keep telling you, music is medicine.
It is. It is definitely. And what a pleasant surprise, right? What an amazing title. So I will have to know, Judah, how did you come up with the title of that song?
That is a great question. So I struggle with titles because everybody, I make music that tries to capture a specific feeling or a specific, or to make me feel a certain way. Either it captures the feeling or makes me want to feel that feeling. And when I wrote that song, I didn't have a title for it. It was like something generic, like, smooth cruising or something like that. But I was talking to someone special and she was listening to the song. And then we were talking about our relationship. And she was like, our relationship just feels like a pleasant surprise. And I was like, that's the title. That's it. So it was inspired by someone special, and she came up with the name, and that's why it's that. So.
Oh, look! My heart just melted.
That's right. I love that. And when I think about your music, right, your creative process and your sound, you blend jazz, R&B, gospel, and soul so seamlessly, right? How intentional is that fusion? How do you balance the genres?
I've said this before, and I even said this during the interview, that I'm a fan of music as much as I am a creator of music. So I grew up listening to, like I said earlier, like, Anita Baker, Maze and Frankie Beverly, Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder. That's my favorite genre of music. So any song that you hear at a cookout, that's my genre of music. Even though the music is older than me. Well, I turned 40 on August 14th, but the music is older than me, and it's from generations before me. But that's my favorite type of music, and that's the music that kind of creeps its way into the music that I make. I don't know how to make smooth jazz music, and that sounds weird, but when I came into this genre, I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know what the formula was. I still don't. To me, I don't know what the formula is. I just make music that sounds right to me, and it has that. I mean, I listen to my influences and I pick up different things, but I just make music that I like, that's influenced by like the people that I like Babyface, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, Michael Jackson, Prince, D'Angelo, Maxwell. Maxwell's my all-time favorite singer, and Donny Hathaway. Like, so that I make things that sound good to me, and you'll hear, if you listen closely, you'll hear the influences. Like even one of my songs called "I'll Be All Right." That was the single. It was 2 singles ago that I did that one, and that song was like gospel was so heavily in that song. but the message, I'll be all right. It was really for me, like, I'll be all right. I was going through a lot, and I was like, I need to feel all right. So I'm gonna make a song that make me feel all right, and I'll be all right. And whenever I perform that song, it's like a gospel song. It's like it has a positive, uplifting message to it. And so gospel, R&B, neo soul, it finds its way. And because I'm a saxophonist and I can't sing, the lead instrument is saxophone. So that's how my music like comes like that.
Well, see, technically, that you said you don't know the formula, but that is your formula. That's the formula that works for you. So
yeah, it works for me, and people seem to like it. So yeah,
love it. We love it. We love it.
So what's been, when you hear people talk about this music career, this entertainment, lights, camera, action, what's been some challenges in this business, you would say, for you? There's been some challenges.
Ooh. How much time you got? The challenge for me, I wouldn't call it a challenge, but some people might see it as a challenge. My music has made its way, through the country and even in other countries and international, I have an international audience, and I have not had as many opportunities to perform as I would like. But that's also because my full-time day job is I'm a music educator. So that means that I can't really tour during the school year as much as I would like, you know what I mean? So that when I had a manager, that I know that was her difficulty, because there would be opportunities, but I would have to work. And being a full-time single parent, that also makes things a little complicated. So the challenge for me was getting the opportunities to play in front of different audiences, even though radio has been very kind to me, and my radio promoter has been very great to me. Shout out to Dave Cooner, my radio promoter. But I haven't had as many opportunities to play on some of these big festivals that I would have liked to. But if I had to choose between stability and being a parent and getting a chance to play, then I made the right choice. So
that's true. That's
great
true.
Job. Great job.
As I think about moving forward over to like your projects and collaborations, you've collaborated with some amazing artists, but what do you look for in a great musical partnership?
In any partnership, there has to be trust, right? So whether in a business relationship, companion relationship, and if the person trusts me enough to say, hey, can you play on my record, that to me it's an honor. Obviously it's business, there's fees exchanged, money exchanged, and agreements made. But for me, someone saying, hey, I want you to play, like that means a lot to me. That means that they trust that in my ability to articulate the vision that they have for their record, usually, because I have not reached out to a lot of featured artists to play on my records, but I've had opportunities for people to ask me, and people that have asked me, I see it as them trusting me to bring their vision to life. And that's an honor. So the trust is there, and just having fun, you know what I mean? Like, hey, just do what you do. You know what I mean? If I were to ask somebody to play my record, it's like, just do what you do. You know what I mean? So the trust is a big thing for me.
Okay. I like that. Don't you, Dr. G?
I love it. I love it. Very inspirational. Very inspirational. We love it.
You do. So right now, it's a game I want to play too.
Okay.
Just a little quick game, maybe 6 questions. Okay.
Okay.
So it's called Sax or Fiction.
Ooh. Okay.
So I'm going to ask this question again because I like this question. Kenny G once held a note for over 45 minutes. Is that sax or is it fiction?
That's sax.
That's sax. Woo, he got that right, y'all. Okay. So
it's impossible, but listen, hey, stranger things have happened, I guess.
Are you going to try to break, Judah? Are you going to try to break that, bro?
No. It's actually
that's so quick.
It's a technique that saxophonists use called circular breathing.
Okay, circular breathing, yes.
The breathing. I have not learned how to do that yet. So when I probably will hold a note for like a minute and a half, but 45 minutes. No, I don't plan on breaking that record. Kenny G, he got that. So yeah.
Got that. Okay. So there's a type of saxophone called the contrabass sax that's taller than most people. Is that sax or is that fiction?
That's sax.
That's sax. You got that right too. Okay.
Okay. Listen. Okay.
Okay. So my third question is: the saxophone was invented in New Orleans during Mardi Gras.
That is fiction.
That's right. It was invented by an Adolphe Sax in Belgium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Number 4 is you can play the sax underwater if the reed is waterproof.
I think that's fiction.
Woo, you got that right.
Okay. Okay. He's good.
Idea, but no. It's
I think because you have to breathe underwater, so air plays a factor. So I don't.
So there's my 5th question. There's a jazz festival on Antarctica.
No, fiction.
That's fiction. As of now, no. But
As of right now, no.
As of right now.
We could put a whole group together and just go on world tour with a jazz festival.
I mean,
That's true. And the final question: the soprano saxophone is often mistaken for a clarinet.
that is absolutely true.
True. There you go. You
This
got
guy's good. This guy's good. This guy's good. This guy's good.
I know a little bit about a little bit.
You got. So Judah, you get a star. That's the prize. You get a star. Because see, you are already a star. So see, see what I'm saying?
That was a little cheesy, Jazzy. Listen, bro. That was a little cheesy. But okay. We're gonna go with that.
Dr.G was gonna get me together. And so the new project, tell us it's out August the 25th, right?
August 15th. The day after his birthday.
The day after my 40th birthday.
The day after your birthday. Did you plan it that way?
I did.
So everybody, it's Judah's birthday. Everybody, by the sound of my voice, who watching the show, who watches the replay, go get the CD. Can they pre-order it now?
No. So not yet. They can pre-order it. When can they pre-order? August 1st. August 1st will be available for pre-order.
Okay.
And then,
are there physical copies though? Are there physical copies?
Yes, good question. Yes, there are physical copies. I will start selling physical copies the week of. If you want to pre-order it, you can. You got to go through my website. I got to set it up. But they'll be available for pre-order digitally on August 1st. And then the week of the 11th, that Monday, you can pre-order physical copies as well. So, yeah.
Okay.
What do you want people to do?
I only have a few, so yeah.
Okay.
So.
Reserve mines now.
Okay.
Mine too. What do you want people to take away, Judah, from this album? Anything different from maybe some of your previous work?
Well, the name of this album is called "This Is Judah," right? And I came up with that name. I made a post not so long ago because all the best album names are already taken. So what can I say that is unique to me? You know what I mean? That only I can say, whether musically or just, thematically, what can I say? And it's like, well, this is the album, because my last album was called Soar. And it was, that was at a really low point in my life. And that the music was meant to help me rise above that. Nice. And thankfully, life is over, and I'm making music from a healthy, optimistic, joyful place, and that is what I want people to see when they, or I want them to feel joy. I want them to feel me, and it's my story, it's my sound, and it's just this is me. I can't say this is me because there's 100 this is me's, but this is Judah, so that's where it comes from. So it's a very personal album today.
I love it.
I love it. Yeah, but I want my copy, autographed copy. Listen.
I got you.
I like the physical copies. And listen, people, we don't need the hookup. Pay for the music.
Yes.
To produce music. We pay for our music, right, Jazzy? We're buying the CD. We're not asking for the hookup. I know people say, "Oh, I saw you on Jazzy show." No, yeah, then you should buy 2 copies.
Right. I always say one for the house and one for the car. Even though I still plug in my stuff in my car, listen to. I still like physical copy CDs because, I'm a young man, but I have an old soul. I like to open up the CD, Jude.
Yeah.
I want to read.
Absolutely.
Everybody involved in this project, because I think we forget about it's so much effort and work and that goes into these projects. So independent art, if you're not with a label, unless you have another job supporting that job, it takes money, people.
It
We
absolutely.
need you all to support these artists at their festivals, when they do their concerts, wherever they are. Check your local listings, follow Judah's website where you can see where he's going to be performing, and support. That's all I can say. Support these artists. And Judah, I just want to say thank you, my brother, for being on the show. This is an amazing conversation. We always say, time always flies when you're having so much fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means you have to come back.
Absolutely.
So, but we want to know. Somebody also in the comments, vinyl.
I have not explored the vinyl option as of yet. Maybe I will, but as of right now, no. I only have a limited amount of actual physical copies in CD form. So, but maybe that's something I'll look into. But as of right now, no.
Yeah, because Jazzy and them reeled me back into buying a record player.
Oh, okay.
But think about back in the day when your parents played what I call brown liquor songs. And I said, listen, that was the good music. That was your parents had coming over, they got the music going. Everybody got the little singing part going. Listen, life was good at that point in time. And you hear them songs, you could just sit back and chill, or certain songs you're going to play, you're going to clean the house. Pick which one's going to happen, clean the house or relax and chill. So vinyl is always it's going to come back, because all this digital stuff is great, but you got to listen. Sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it. Judah, what advice would you give to up and coming musicians, especially those trying to make it in the name, make a name for themselves in jazz?
Practice, listen, and practice. It's a whole lot of practice, a whole lot of listen. Decide what type of music you want to make, because there's so much music out there. And what it helped me was, like I said earlier, like in 2008, I started taking my music very seriously, focusing on what you want to do. Find artists that are doing what you want to do. Listen to them, reach out to them if you can. I reached out to a lot of people that were very helpful. I reached out to Boney James when I was coming up. He told me what type of microphone to get. I reached out to Gerald Albright. Reach out to there's so much knowledge out there that and then practice. Find the knowledge, get the resources and practice, and then decide, and then take all of that information and then do you, basically. Yeah.
I love that. And on that note, I can tell you this, what an incredible conversation today with the one and only Judah Sealy, #1 Billboard charting saxophonist. This brother is a musical storyteller and all-around creative force. If you haven't already, make sure you check out his latest project at judahsealy.com. Follow him on all platforms to stay tuned into his upcoming projects, his shows, also his new release, August the 15th. It drops. Judah, thank you for sharing your journey, your music, your insight with us today. It's been a real pleasure, my brother.
Thank you. The pleasure's all mine. Thank you. I appreciate you both.
Yeah. Any final words for you, Dr. G?
Listen, smile, laugh, love, starve the ignorant.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. And so, Judah, can you hang around for just a second?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, wow. Another great show, everyone. And to everyone listening, thank you for rocking with us on Artist Helps. Myself, Dr. G, Chef D. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your fellow music lovers. Go over to
Like it as well. Don't forget the like part.
Like it over there. K.Ward Radio, my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, share. KWardRadio.com is my website. Go and subscribe over there too, y'all. If you would like to send me music, that's my address there. My P.O. box is available. You can, thank you for everyone for your support. If you'd like to support the show, I have to pay Chef D and Dr. G, even though they have not got their first check yet, but it's coming.
8 years later. I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to make it. You know, you got to start somewhere, but they're so patient. So I have to thank both of them too. Join me each and every Saturday on WVAS, Saturday Jazz Affair, Alabama State University. Okay, y'all? So have a great rest of the week. And my word for the week, I forgot to talk about that, is forgive.
Now, see, that's a big word, but I'm gonna remember that you got to forgive others. But I think the biggest part of that is forgiving yourself. Give yourself a lot of grace, because we are our own worst critics.
Yeah, we are, Dr. G. And on that note, have a great rest of the week.
Yes.
Take care of yourself and always be kind to others. We'll see you next time.
It's the Jazzie K.Ward coming at ya.